Recently, a new FNAF interactive novel was released, the highly anticipated title called The Week Before. Many fans are discussing the lore implications and theories to be had based around the information found within its pages, but this video aims to detail each of the numerous endings that can be achieved in this story. Whether you've read the book and want a refresher, or haven't read the book and would prefer to get a spoken recap, this video should be useful in summarizing the numerous different game overs and endings that can be found within FNAF The Week Before. You roleplay as Ralph in this book, a devoted employee of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and someone you'll recognize as Phone Guy. During your last week on the job, you have been moved to the night shift, your duty to protect the location and the animatronics held within it. You have an 11-year-old daughter named Copelia that motivates you to keep up the money making, despite wondering if it's unhealthy the amount of time you spend cooped up in there. We'll begin with something I like to call the Bathroom Saga, a series of gruesome deaths you can earn in the bathroom. Bathroom Bonnie ending. This ending is pretty simple. In an attempt to fix the bathroom lights of the men's room, you encounter Bonnie and presumably get killed by the animatronic, the last thing you see being the unhinging and snapping shut of his jaws. The Bathroom Chica ending. Whilst running through an open area, Chica catches up to you and crushes you to death. Another simple but gruesome ending. And yes, you are on your way to check the bathroom. The Bathroom Freddy ending. Another alternate to the same quest mentioned above, trying to escape Bonnie and Chica, you run into Freddy and presumably die. The Bathroom Foxy ending. Actually managing to begin maintenance of the lights this time, you still die as Foxy barges into the bathroom and gores you. Killed by my favorite ending. In this ending, you're also unceremoniously killed by Foxy in the bathroom. However, as you die, your last parting thought is, "But you were my favorite." The Restroom Door ending. Following the trend of being murdered by a robot pirate fox in a pizzeria restroom, in this ending you desperately press against the door to keep Foxy out, but ultimately your efforts end in your presumed death. The Bathroom Hum ending. As you probably guess, you also meet your untimely demise by facing Foxy in the bathroom, but in this iteration, the animatronic hums a haunting tune and scrapes his claw against the wall as he advances onto you to enact your end. The Bathroom Stall ending. In this one, you get to die in a bathroom stall as Foxy rips open the door and thrusts its open jaws towards you. The Bonnie Stuffs You ending. In this ending, Bonnie grabs you and nearly crushes you while dragging you backstage and gruesomely shoves you into a yellow Freddy costume. The 911 ending. In this ending, you crawl under a table and call 911, hoping for some kind of help, but one of the animatronics finds you and drags you out, presumably killing you shortly after. The Laughing ending. The phone doesn't work in this ending, and you begin to hear a child laughing. It is basically contagious and makes you laugh along with it, even as you are dragged away to your death. The Foxy ending. This is a classic way to die in FNAF 1, not paying attention to Foxy and having the pirate rush into your room and scream in your face before killing you. The Hallucination Foxy ending. Ralph begins to see things in a similar fashion to how the background items shift and change in FNAF 1, ultimately leading him to get killed by Foxy. The Neck Break ending. While attempting to fix Bonnie, Ralph gets his head twisted and neck snapped by Bonnie's oversized hands. You're Fired ending. Ralph gets fired after Fazbear Entertainment suspects him of tampering with the animatronics following an incident where Bonnie's head fell into some poor kid's cake. Screwdriver ending. In this eccentric ending, Foxy takes your screwdriver and uses it as a weapon of murder against you. Hide and Stuff ending. Your attempt to hide from Foxy by putting a Freddy mask over your face fails, and the pirate stuffs you into one of the animatronic suits as you drift in and out of consciousness. The Chica ending. Chica arrives at your door and looms over you as panic overtakes you and you collapse onto the floor, your courageous last thoughts being, "A chicken with teeth, that's so messed up." Stuck ending. In an attempt to hide, you go into a dark room, but after briefly stepping inside, Chica somehow manages to lock you in. You can't do anything else but strap on a party hat and wait until morning, knowing you'll be fired shortly after you're rescued. Cupcake ending. You find Chica's cupcake in the party room and quickly find out that it has teeth and will use them to kill. The Mop-Up ending. You die after finding Bonnie in the supply closet, where a different employee cleans up your blood splatter the next morning. The Chemicals ending. You mix together bleach and pine scented cleanser before getting trapped behind a door and spilling it along with several other things while trying to slam it open, slipping to the ground before you mercifully pass out. Messy floor ending. Chica drags you out from under a table, and upon seeing your blood splatter against the ground, you lament as to how you just cleaned that spot before dying. The woods ending. After escaping through a broken window, you dash out of the restaurant, only to find that Chica has followed you. She mysteriously drags you off into the woods. The cornered ending. Music overwhelms your mind as you frantically board up a broken window, but to your horror, just as you finish nailing the boards over the opening, Freddy stalks into the room behind you. The revenge ending. This is an incredibly interesting ending, where you escape through a broken window and drive home, ready to abandon Freddy's and never return. However, there are news reports that 4 children have gone missing the past few nights, all in a line from the restaurant that leads towards your house. On the 5th night, you comfort your daughter Copelia as the animatronics try to break into your house, get their revenge, and take your daughter. Sleepy ending. You start to nod off at your desk when you suddenly remember to check Pirate's Cove. The curtain is gone and the sign reads, "It's me." Unfortunately, you discover that Foxy is already in the security office with you. 365 nights ending. After you accidentally knock Chica's eyeball out, she makes a sound like a whimpering child. The worst of it, though, is the next day you are blamed for vandalizing the animatronics and are fired, as well as billed for animatronic repairs that come to be more than an entire year's worth of pay. After begging for mercy, the company offers you a deal. You can gradually pay off the debt by being a permanent night watchman. We now enter another saga, as I like to call it, this time the vent saga, where you die in a vent several times. The vent ending. After crawling into a vent, you get completely lost and don't make much noise for a long time due to fearing the animatronics. Eventually, you bang and cry for help, but it's no use. You die of malnourishment in the vents, and people smell your rotting corpse for a while after, despite your body never being recovered, giving rise to the legend of the security guard that vanished. The Bonnie vent ending. Another death in the vent, this time after discovering Bonnie had come in with you, who shrieks loudly before killing you. The Foxy vent ending. This time you see Foxy's one glowing eye in the vent with you before the pirate shrieks and murders you. The Hook vent ending. Crawling through the vents, you almost make it to the breaker room, but Foxy skewers you with his hook and drags you to your doom. The Dad joke ending. After making a terrible joke, you are punished for your sins by having to escape from Chica and jump into the breaker room, where Foxy third parties from behind and kills you. The breaker room ending. After actually getting there alive, you push 5 buttons simultaneously and are electrocuted to death. The button pattern ending. After believing that the press order of the buttons relate to the word party, you are so intent on puzzle solving that you don't notice Freddy creeping up behind you. The show ending. The animatronics see you and want an audience for their show. Bonnie grabs you and gives you the best seat in the house as the band performs increasingly disturbing dances and songs. The table ending. You find yourself hiding under tables in the dining area, as Bonnie and Chica savagely destroy it looking for you. The curtain ending. Staring at Foxy from the other side of his curtain and unwillingly thinking of bad puns is how you spend your final moments in this ending. The stealing ending. After stealing a worthless coin with Foxy's face on it, Foxy promptly kills you. The Pirate Cove ending. The animatronics find you hiding in Pirate Cove, and Bonnie kills you by sneaking through a vent from behind. The run ending. After successfully forcing the other animatronics into night mode, you break into a run after hearing Foxy begin to chase after you. It is implied you don't win this race. The double team ending. After some more vent shenanigans, Bonnie and Foxy work together to put an end to you. The Chica ending. Chica says hello really creepily and then manages to kill you in the security office. The water gun ending. You shoot water from your water pistol at Chica in a vain attempt to save your life. The flashlight ending. This time you try to stop Chica with a flashlight, but that too fails. The overwhelmed ending. While paying attention to several animatronics on the cameras all at once, hands grip on your head and the last thing you feel is your neck popping. The leg bite ending. Chica sicks her cupcake on you and it bites into your leg, refusing to let you go until you die. The scared ending. Chica is once again about to kill you, but she seemingly gets scared of something and runs away. After hearing a knocking on the vent, you look inside to be met with 2 white eyes and a toothy grin, as the last thing you'll ever see. The wishbone ending. After cornering you in the security office, Bonnie and Chica pull you apart by the legs and arms. The triple team ending. Foxy and Chica enter the room looking for you, and as you cower in fear in your hiding spot, Bonnie finds you. The out of power ending. In this one, you don't have enough power to close off both doors and the vent, and Bonnie takes advantage of this. The body swap ending. In this one, you get a strange sense of vertigo and black out. After waking up, it appears that you have become the Freddy animatronic. You go home and wake up your daughter, hoping that she will like the new you. The Cavalry Arrives ending. You successfully make a 911 phone call, and amongst the screeching and banging of the animatronics, you hear gunshots firing. Despite reuniting with your daughter, you have a lingering feeling that you'll never truly leave Freddy's behind. The Goodbye ending. You make one last phone call to your daughter as Foxy looms over you. After you hang up, you make a deal with the pirate. Leave your daughter alone, and you'll stay here with them forever. The Tug of War ending. Foxy has you by an arm, and Bonnie has you by a foot. They play tug of war with you until you die. The Revelation ending. You finally begin to suspect that the animatronics might have some sort of soul, and your last words to Foxy are, "I'm sorry," before he kills you. The Phone Message ending. You type in random numbers into a phone handset trying to trigger a message someone left. You miraculously manage to input the correct combination, and you hear, "You don't know me, but this is really important. Freddy and the others will..." The message doesn't get to finish before you get pulled back and killed. The Big Bite ending. After typing 1983 into the phone, you hear an audio recording of the crying child getting killed at Fredbear's family diner, before turning around and getting bit by an unspecified animatronic yourself. Another saga here I like to call Beyond Freddy's Saga, where the animatronics are intent on escaping the restaurant. The Escape ending. You've learned from a junior reporter who previously broke into Freddy's and paid with their life that the animatronics are storing up power to escape the restaurant. You try to prevent this, but in this ending, you completely fail to do so. The Call ending. Upon running away from Bonnie and into the security office, you get a call from your daughter, who says your friends came over and woke her up. Upon asking who she was talking about, Freddy says, "It's me," into the phone and hangs up. The Empty Restaurant ending. It seems all of the animatronics have escaped, and you plan on grabbing Coppelia and fleeing the town, but you forgot about Foxy, who is still there and promptly kills you. The Followed You ending. This is a rather creepy ending where Foxy follows you home and breaks open your front door, looking to attack you and your daughter. Luckily, she sprays him with a water gun and his robotic parts shut down. The Runaway ending. In this ending, you reunite with Coppelia and hastily take her on an impromptu road trip to escape the freed animatronics. It ends with you sentimentally calling the mother of Bronwyn Light, the junior reporter from earlier, to tell her what happened to her daughter. The Stolen Daughter ending. This time you try to fight Foxy head-on after the pirate animatronic arrives at your house, only for you to be gored by his hook and black out. You come to later, lying on the floor with tons of blood lost, hoping that your daughter, Coppelia, had managed to get away. Eventually, Chica comes to your house without her bib, looms over you, and in your daughter's voice says, "It's me." The Skull Crush ending. Back to a simpler ending, in this one, Chica stomps on your head in the bathroom and kills you. Under the Stage ending. Following Bronwyn's instruction of going under the stage, you try to activate the other animatronics into performance mode, but they simply watch as Foxy gores you. The Laughter ending. In this one, all the animatronics laugh in the voices of children, before Freddy looms over you, says, "It's me," and chomps your head. The Head ending. You find the body of Bronwyn in one of the black animatronic suits. After discovering these horrific sights, Bonnie appears and rips your head off to meet you with a similar fate. The Unexpected Consequences ending. You give your daughter Coppelia Chica's cupcake as a sort of souvenir. Later, you get a call from the school saying she didn't show up. Worried, you run down to the bus stop to find her backpack and books torn to shreds. Now these were just all the game overs, and now we'll transition into the official endings of the book. If you're watching this video, that probably means you're interested in storylines, and one of the best ways to consume stories is through reading books. For the past 6 years, I've been writing and self-publishing novels to Amazon, which can be read in both digital and paperback form. Overall, I write in the science fiction genre, but each book has a slightly different nuance that will appeal to people invested in other genres as well. Do you enjoy high-concept sci-fi? Linear Highway and Genesis Prince of Time should hit the spot. More of a spiritual horror fan? Cult of Shadows has a soul-shaking story to get lost in. Or perhaps you're into more of a mystery, better yet, a mystery that prompts you to put the pieces together and solve the narrative for yourself. In that case, Frameless Mirror should be perfect. If you enjoy stories and reading, please check out my authors page on Amazon and find the book that appeals to you. Or perhaps even delve into the entire Lloyd Salt series. A huge thanks to anyone who considers this, links are in the description, and now back to the video. The unfinished business ending. In this ending, you listen to Coppelia's pleas for you to stay home from work, fearing that you might die should you sign up for overtime in order to try and resolve the whole possessed animatronic mess. You spend lots of time with your daughter, but have many sleepless nights, wondering if you can keep her safe forever. The end, this time with a period. The final recording ending. With hope running out, you record your final message to whoever will take your place. You black out as all the animatronics scream at once. When you come to, you see the repair room through two small eye holes. You can't move your head or hands, and you smell something terrible. The end. The fifth night. You survived all 5 nights and left the restaurant with both relief and a bittersweet feeling. You hope that you'll be able to land on your feet and get another job to continue supporting Coppelia. The end, with a question mark. She's safe ending. This intense ending has Golden Freddy appear and put his hands around your head, bombarding you with an onslaught of the phrase, "It's me," and a woman saying, "Thank you. You did it. She'll be alright now. She's safe. She's safe." With both "It's me" and "She's safe" consuming your mind, you fall asleep. The end, surrounded by asterisks. And that is all of the game overs and endings possible in FNAF the week before. There are several points for compelling theories, but this isn't really a theory video, so those are for another time. However, I'd love to hear your thoughts and theories, so make sure to put those in the comments below. As for now, the unknown persists, so the investigation continues.